Welcome back, I'm DRN and this is Mechabellum. We're going into game 3 of this week's tournament, and we've already used up our lifeline, having just lost a game to overwhelming tank superiority. If we lose another game at this stage, we are out, so let's give it everything we've got. Here we go, we're going up against Azztap, and he's not played anyone I recognise, so we're on a journey into the unknown. Let's see what we can do. Oh my, all the tanks. Like buses, you wait all day and then 3 come at once. I think this is going to be our third quick supply game in a row. Tank Sniper is such a good start, and I would give up 400 health to have 200 extra gold in the first round every day of the week. And we're up against, Tanks of his own and Giant Specialist. Nice, good choices. This is a true tempo versus scaling game. We are going to come out the blocks absolutely sprinting with our quick supply start, while our opponent will be trying to scale to giants to dominate the late game. So we've got to start fast and hard and make sure he's feeling the pressure all game long. If we ease up or stumble and lose the tempo advantage, we're going to lose the game. And we can't afford that. We've already used our lifeline up this tournament. Starting with 2 extra sets of tanks straight out the gate is very hard to beat, and we'll probably push him as Giant Specialist into Overlord or Fortress, which our marksman will be ready and waiting for, making his life very, very hard, which sounds really good to me. Editing DRN here. Look at how confident he is right now. He's got tanks, he's got a plan. Well, have you ever heard the phrase pride before a fall? I hope he loses. He's just got a lucky start here. Let's see if he can actually play well. Okay, he started with extra chaff and he's left a little gap here in front of his crawlers for the cross T fangs. Oh yeah, there we go. He's being very thorough with his chaff here, crossing his T's and dotting his I's, with both fangs and crawlers. But let's see how they hold up to a wall of tanks. I really hope you lose this. He's put his tanks 2 to the front and 2 to the side. I think Azztap might watch my videos. Oh, I don't know if it'll help you or hinder you if you know what I'm going to do. Tank rush! He knew this was coming, though he might not have checked if I was quick supply specialist or not. And then it'd be a pleasant surprise. Wait a second, go back. You think you have a patent from putting your tanks 2 in front and 2 to the side of your towers? What? That does not mean he watches your videos. You are feeling far too big-headed right now. Come on, Azztap, put him in his place. You've got to win this or he's going to be insufferable. Go on, lads, look at the tanks doing the work. Hopefully we get some level ups on our snipers and tanks. Brutal first round here. Yeah, he's noticed. We're off to a flyer. Quick supply tank marksman, here we go. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves though, we literally had twice as much money to spend this turn as he did. I've got to do it. More tanks. And these ones are good at killing giants. Perfect. Oh no. Quick, Azztap, buy scorpions, please. Sabertooth carry, here we go. We've already got a tank line to protect them, and we've got snipers to back them up if he tries to go airborne. Perfect. This is such a good start. It's like my dream game right now. Couple of fangs in case he tries to go melting point, or gets cheeky with missiles. Right, we're open at the back, but that's okay, we'll get some crawlers next round. And our snipers will turn if anything big gets dropped. Has he crawler flanked us? Not yet, okay. Ooh, charge shot arclight, I was not expecting that. It's normally a really good answer to tanks, but I think here they're going to struggle versus our Sabertooths, who are just a bit too big and a bit too meaty for them. But yeah, he's kind of telegraphing he wants to go carry arclight by going so hard so fast into arclights. Normally you'd start with just range on arclights, so they clear the chaff a little bit earlier and a little bit faster. And then if they're doing well and getting stuck on tanks, then you go charge shot. But I guess we haven't shown any chaff so far, so just tanks. Yeah, it makes sense. But it's not a playstyle I expect from a giant specialist, I'll be honest. Go on lads, blast your way through. Nice, easy peasy. I love the little emotes. Nice, it's all too easy for the big tanks to roll on through. What is it with you and tanks? Come on Azztap, scorpions, or a fortress, you're giant specialist, let's see you use it. Ooh, giant hunter versus a giant specialist is normally really good, but it's a bit too much money and he's not bought a giant yet, so we're going to go tech specialist. If he takes improved steel ball, we know he's going war factory. It's a bit of a late game play though, and if he does that, we're just going to try and kill him before he gets that. These fangs behind the tower will act as chaff, but also get pulled sideways if he does flank us, and buy time for the snipers to kill everything. And a couple more in the midline to protect this sniper. 200 left over, could be AP on the tanks, double shot on the Sabertooths. I don't think either makes sense for us right now though, so I'm just going to hold the money. I'll take the plus 100 attack damage from the tower. Don't think it'll change any of our breakpoints, but if he drops anything big, it'll definitely help. Still feel a bit open to a flank right now, but we're the ones in the driving seat, so I'm not too worried. If he tries to flank us, we'll just missile in response and then go for the throat, and try and end the game by breaking through the front door. Another arc light. Ooh, and he's pushed. No, Azztap, what are you doing? You're throwing away your late game advantage. No! Speed as well. Wow, that's 150 gold down the drain. Range as well. Wow, that's 250 gold just gone in the blink of an eye. He's all in for one big tempo turn. This is a huge gamble. So where's he spent his money? I don't see 400 gold's worth of new units here. What have you bought? You've not put new technologies in the arc lights? Even with the temporary range and speed, you're still going to struggle. I don't see it. Where's your master plan? Where's your cunning scheme? Wait a second. Where's our right-hand set of tanks? Aha! You tried a big wasp play. But we had fangs and a sniper waiting for you. Unlucky. I bet you're thinking, oh, it would have worked if not for those pesky fangs. Sorry, dude. Those meddling kids. I'm having flashbacks to Scooby-Doo. You'll probably win this round, but I'm not sure it's worth the cost. No, Azztap, scorpions, not wasps. What is this? Why does no one ever listen to me? It's infuriating. Ooh, choices. I don't want to over-respond, but it is a pretty big flank. If he's going all in Arclight here, he takes heavy Arclight and then takes Arclight range as well. So we're going to take junior manufacturing and try and outscale his board with just sheer numbers of units. And this flank is perfect Wraith territory. The Wraith loves snacking on crawlers and wasps. Let's cover both sides just in case he tries to mirror it. We've got 100 left over. Which tanks did the most? These ones. Okay, let's see if he's ready for a Wraith in his face. Lots of Arclight levels. Yes, he's taken heavy Arclight, you can tell by its health. So these Arclights are now mini forts. But his only anti-air are the Fangs and Wasps themselves. So our Wraiths are going to have a field day. And he isn't running anti-air on his Wasps, so he doesn't have an easy answer ready for us. This Wraith is going to decimate his entire flank. Yeah, not even close, that's brutal. Arclight's pretty beefy though. But not that beefy. This tower feels a little bit open right now, everything's been pulled too far back. Did he push plus 200 again? No, he didn't. So he used the push last turn for a big tempo play, but I'm not sure it's paid off really. And he spent 50 gold for temporary speed this turn, and got absolutely nothing in return for it. So his board is 300 gold weaker than our board is in total, and we already started with plus 200 as well, so we're now 500 gold up on him. We don't have to worry too much about the demon unkillable Arclights, because we've got Sabertooth tanks ready for them. He's got to find an answer to our air units fast, and while he's doing that, I think we're just going to drop more Sabertooths. Ooh, it's going to be range here every day of the week. Yeah, upgrade you, double the stats, half the price, can't say fairer than that. Our board is suddenly so strong. I think we're going for the kill here, so I think we missile this. Back you guys up with an extra Sabertooth to pop this Arclight faster. And mirror it over here for no reason other than to make the board look pretty. And feed the OCD beast that loves the symmetry. You never know, he might drop the exact same flank on the opposite side when we've already got units waiting for it. Probably not though. Range on the Sabertooth will help them do their job of carrying from the safety of behind our tank line. And they're not exactly quick, so the bigger the range they've got, the better. Oh, he's struggling. The Wraith is such a beast eating these wasps. You can't let it get unfettered access to him like that. And then the Sabertooth deals with a big Arclight there, no problem. How are we looking across the board? Not bad, he's gone snipers now to our Wraiths, which will also do well versus our tanks. Good choice, but I think they're under-leveled. They're going to struggle to kill a Sabertooth. Yeah, they're getting stuck. If we don't end the game here, then I'll drop some more Fangs and put shields on them, which will keep his units busy for days. I think we're looking good though. Sorry dude. Shot yourself in the foot by pushing plus 200 too early, and forgetting to buy Giants as Giant Specialist. We've all been there and done that though. Against a slower start you'd have been fine, but we had such a fast start you couldn't really afford to be greedy. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's give him some specific feedback so he knows where it went wrong. Specific feedback? He pushed plus 200 on round 3, that's not a tad early. That's like 3 rounds too early. The game hadn't even gotten going yet, and he was throwing money at us. Right, post-match review. Should we have done more with our tanks? We never got a tech on them, but they were doing their job pretty well all game long. 100 kills apiece, nice. And it wasn't all just chaff. Actually, yeah it was. Quite a lot of chaff. I really like the quick supply opener for the fast tempo start. When you've got tanks, you're just away. but I was a bit greedy myself with how many specialists I've picked up here. I've got tech, junior, and ranged. It looks like I was trying to build towards a late game play, when we could have used that money to end this game right here, right now. Well, I guess we kind of did already, but our opponent was even greedier, held off buying his giants far too long. Wraith was the perfect answer to this kind of flank. I probably didn't need 2 of them though, and the missile might have been overkill in the final round, but I just didn't want to leave our tower too open for too long, and I wasn't sure how I was going to try and answer the Wraith. The Sabertooth was a fantastic answer to the heavy arc lights. I've not used them in this role before, but it was great. Felt really nice not to get stuck with the demon unkillable arc lights once again. My plan, when I first saw the arc lights, was to go Scorpion actually, but we didn't need it because the Sabertooth was doing the job, and since they got the attack speed buff, they felt much better. They still struggle with the chaff, but with the tanks as their little brothers clearing away the small stuff, they can really shine as a cost-efficient medium puncher, but they probably do need the range upgrade if they don't throw themselves into harm's way. Vertical sledgehammers have gotten popular recently as a way to try and mitigate the risk of scorpions or steel balls getting onto them. But I still really like horizontal tanks for the full broadside when they get onto a unit. But maybe this is why I've been struggling with tanks lately. I've been too slow to adapt to the prevalence of scorpions. Anyway, enough about tanks. Thank goodness! Charged shot arc lights are really strong, but once you commit to charged shot, you're pretty much certain you're going to have to go range on them as well. Doubly so if you take heavy arc lights, it comes at a range penalty. Yeah, his range in his arc lights was 105, with the temporary range from the tower and the range specialist picked up from the cards. Very surprised he didn't go range on them, but I guess he had to answer our wraiths this turn and then died, and it was so early in the game. He just hadn't had a chance to stabilise yet. 2 marksmen with anti-air is probably a little bit much for just 2 wraiths, but I guess he kind of had to. Otherwise a level 1 marksman takes forever to kill a wraith. But I might have just taken elite from the tower and then bought 2 level 2 snipers and left it at that. If I was going to go with 1 tech on a sniper, I'd probably just go with range actually. But I don't think it's worth getting a tech when you've only got 2 of a unit, particularly for 100 cost units. My solution taking the level 2 snipers will cost 50 gold less and mean they do more damage to both aircraft and ground units, but it would cost them the extra 30 range versus flying units. So there is a downside, but I think it's well worth it. Right, let's see how much combat power we've gained or lost. Ooh, 5 MMR, more than I expected. But 1,200 combat power, nice. That's what I've been lacking recently. I'm just not playing enough and spending too much time as editing DRN. You and me both, brother. Anyway, let's see where we're at in the tournament. Ooh, 8th. That's not going to last, because lots of people haven't finished the games yet, but still, I'm happy with that. Well, thank you for watching as always. Hope you had some fun. Hope editing DRN's contributions aren't too obnoxious. I'm just doing what I can to try and help people follow along, and I'm well aware not everyone's played as many hours of this game as I have, and I want everyone to be able to enjoy the game as much as I do. Let me know if there's anything I could do differently or better, both in-game and video making, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next round.